Hey, this is BT, and I'm doing a MotoGP review of Australia, the Australian GP review, BT's review. Let's get it on. Let's talk about Moto 3. Hey, let me tell you something. If you ain't watching Moto 3, you know what I'm going to do? If you're not watching Moto 3, I'm going to take a size 13 right here, and I'm going to stick it just like that. If you're not watching Moto 3. Yeah, you know what this is? This is my foot in this size 13, and guess where it's going? Guess where it's going? Because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to everybody and say, do you watch Moto 3? They go, what's Moto 3? And I'm going to go. That's what I'm going to do. Moto 3 is the best racing and motorcycle racing in the GP circuit. You got to watch Moto 3. And let me tell you something. Jack Miller came to play. It was a great race. If you watched it, it was a war of attrition, man. It was like 6 riders battling, which was great. Jack Miller pulled off a great move. If you watched it, he broke the toe. Alex Marquez, with 2 laps to go, came down the straight, and he gassed it, and he gave a lead, and I swear you had to be like, oh man, I ain't got a shot now. The way Marquez hit the gas and gapped him, I thought it's over. Well, Miller said, not so fast, my friend. Miller caught up with him, and I thought it was great. I really did. I thought how Miller hung in there with all the riders, and I thought Efrain Vasquez was going to spoil the party, as Nick Harris would say. He's going to spoil the party, but he didn't. And I thought it was a great race. Alex Marquez, he's got a 20-point lead going into Sepang. And I still think it's anybody's ball game. Anything can happen in Moto 3. Anything can happen. But I still say Alex Marquez is going to win it. And I think he'll win either Sepang or Valencia, just to put a stamp on it. Alex Rins is a little out of it right now, but I still say honestly it's Alex Marquez to win. But Jack Miller, I tip my hat to him. You know, I talk a lot of stuff about Jack Miller. I don't dislike Jack Miller at all. I like Jack Miller. I just don't think you go from Moto 3 to Moto GP. You know, that's like going from a regular girlfriend and all of a sudden you're dating like J-Lo. You're like, whoa, I was in a studio apartment and now I'm on a $10 million mansion. Damn, I got a whirlpool, really? Man, I just had a bathtub back in my crib. That was a studio apartment. What do? Oh, a butler. I don't know what to do. I mean, granted, it's motorcycles. It's 2 wheels, but still, you know, I still say, good luck, congratulations, Jack Miller. But still, I still think you should go to Moto 2 and duke it out one more, and duke it out in the Moto 2. I think it'd be great for you. But either way, Jack Miller ran a great race. He's going to be a star anyway, regardless. And if you watch Jack Miller give interviews, watch him. He must have like a running joke with somebody, one of the Spanish riders. If you watch him, he's Australian, and he gives an interview like he's Spanish. Watch him. He goes, yeah, well, the race was good, no? He says, he goes, no, like the Spanish do. So I think I'm not sure, he and one of the Spanish riders are friends, and he does it as a joke because he loses his Australian accent, and he goes, no, the race is good, no? And I think I'm looking forward to it, no? And I think it's a running joke, but watch him. Watch what I tell you. He's doing a running joke about speaking Spanish, trying to speak English. That's what he's doing, because he's Australian and he knows how to speak English. Anyway, so congratulations, Jack Miller. The race is going to come down to Valencia, and watch Moto 3. Remember, if you're not watching Moto 3, and you know where it's going, straight up that size 13 ain't gonna feel pretty either, baby. That, or y'all I just slap you like that. If you're not watching Moto 3, watch Moto 3. Anyway, move on to Moto 2. Moto 2, I'm telling you, man, Maverick Vinales. The story is Tito Rabat. Rabat. It's Rabat. I know you're making fun of me, Christina, but it's Tito Rabat. Tito Rabat ran a great race. I thought, and he kept running wide. That one corner got those guys. If anybody watched the race, the one corner got all of them. They couldn't negotiate that corner. He's like, I got you guys. Not so much. He had to come back, and then he was back in 5th. Then I got you guys. Then he go back to 5th again. And so I thought it was a great race. I thought Maverick Vinales showed why. I've said it before. I said it again. Maverick Vinales is the greatest young talent there is in motor racing. Seriously, I watched him since Moto 3, since his debut of Moto 3, and I've been impressed. What Maverick Vinales does is, I wish he had one more year in Moto 2, but he got a full ride with Suzuki. You got to go. But watch, he just might finish runner-up in Moto 2 this year. He just might, what he did with Tito Rabat, And let's don't do that again. What he did with Tito Rabat when they were next to last lap, and how when it went next to last lap, but when Rabat passed him and he passed him back on that straight and he went on the outside, I mean that was ballsy. So I give it up to Maverick Vinales. You watch Maverick Vinales next year. Suzuki is going to be slow, but him and Aleix Espargaro, if they don't beat each other up or tear up the motorcycles from just pure rage, I think that I think they're going to do something. I think it's two young great talents. Aleix Espargaro, whoa! Well, I'll get to him later, but whoa, that dude's got a temper. His temper's so bad, even John McEnroe back in 1980 went, dude, tone it down. But anyway, I digress. Moto2, great race. Tito Rabat was going to win the championship. He can't be caught. Mika Kallio, he shot himself in the foot that race. I don't know what happened, but congratulations to Sam Lowe. Sam Lowe finished, I think, at 4th or 5th. Great race from Sam Lowe. He stuck in there, but I just think Maverick Vinales raced a great race. If the championship was one more race longer, like an 18-race season, I really think Maverick Vinales would win the championship. Great race by Maverick. It's his third race. It's his third race win in Moto2, and he finished second last week, first this week. I'm going to predict he's going to be tough all the way down to the end of the season. He's got his groove. He's in his good groove. I predict Maverick Vinales will win maybe the next two and make it look close. I'm going to say Maverick Vinales wins the next two, but Tito Rabat will win the championship, and the way he should. Does anybody know why his name was not mentioned for getting a full ride? Anybody at all? Anybody? Anyway, so let's move on to MotoGP, and we all know what MotoGP is about. And we all know what happened. The world is always a better place when Valentino Rossi wins. That's just the truth. I mean, granted, he got lucky, but you got to be in it to win it. And so he raced a great race with Lorenzo. He had a great race pace. Everybody's happy when Rossi wins. Even ISIS is happy. Watch this. We are happy. We are happy that Valentino Rossi won. Valentino Rossi! That's my ISIS impression. But anyway, everybody's happy when Valentino Rossi wins. Great race by Rossi. He ran a great, and everybody just fell. I mean, Marquez fell. Watch Marquez through the end of the season in every division he's been in. He's always kind of nutted up, where he's like, and he falls. Granted, it was the tires. I don't think he was on asymmetrical tires, but I know Crutchlow fell. He fell. Both the Espargaro, Aleix, back to Aleix. It wasn't Aleix's fault, but did you see Aleix bust his own windshield? He busted his own windshield. Man, that dude, you talking about the stereotypical Spanish temper, red hot Latin blood, that's what that dude has. I mean, God bless I love the passion he has. Great, he and his brother, but man, you wait next year. He'll go through 3 bikes alone just with his fist. Like, this bike I can't ride. And Suki would be like, I'll be like this. And he'll be, I can't ride this bike. And so it's going to be great to watch him next year. I thought the race was good. I liked watching Rossi battle with Lorenzo and beat Lorenzo. Lorenzo, he is the most unhappy second place guy ever. You see him, he goes, well, we couldn't, we get the podium, but we, the tire choice, we worked all weekend, no? And we got lucky, yes. So anyway, I thought Lorenzo looked unhappy, and God bless Bradley Smith. I'm gonna say rider of the week. Rider of the weekend goes to, I'm gonna say the 3-way tie between Rossi, Smith, and Jack Miller. Jack Miller, there's a lot of pressure in your home race, and he came through. Valentino Rossi for not supposed to win, but he won. And for Bradley Smith, he stayed in it. He was down in 7th place, and he ended up getting a podium. So God bless. Matter of fact, he didn't know he was in 3rd place till he passed the finish line, looked up and go, that's me? I got 3rd? Did you see it when he and Rossi shook hands? He goes, I got 3rd. So God bless Bradley Smith. I know he's not going to watch it, but hey, God bless Bradley Smith on that. He got the victory. And a couple things. Excuse me, I burped. That was disgusting. Who is Franco Morbidelli? Anybody know? This guy he's in Moto2. He's got 75 points. He got 3 points this last race. Watch Franco Morbidelli for next year. He's doing great this year. Watch Franco Morbidelli for next year. But for right now, I'm gonna say Moto3, Jack Miller, rider of the race, Moto 2, you got to give it to Vinales. What a great race he raced. And for MotoGP, give it to Rossi and Bradley Smith for getting the podium. So that's it for my GP review. Thank you, everybody. And also, I have a special request from my friend Deb. She wants me to narrate a play-by-play of a cage fight between Gigi, I can't pronounce his last name, from Ducati, and Silvano Gabusera from Yamaha. So I'm going to narrate a play-by-play cage fight with Gigi and Gabusera. Okay. Now they start off, and because Gigi's wiry, so Gigi probably gets the jab. He establishes jab. Gigi establishes jab. Gabusera goes. He said, "All you got." He said, "All you got." He takes his glasses and goes. He said, "All you got. You going to hit me like that? You know what? I ride the Moto Guzzi. I ride the Moto Guzzi." And he gets hit, and I think Gigi gets him by a knockout in the first round. I think He's too wiry. I'm acting like the gopher from Caddyshack. I'm alright. Don't nobody worry about me. Anyway, this is going way too long. The GP review by BT. Next week, yes, it's going to be in Sepang. Not one of my favorite tracks, but anyway, they're going to be in Sepang, so it's going to be great. See who survives the heat and the rain. So I'm going to say right now, prediction, I'm going to say Marquez goes back to victory. I'm going to say Vinales, and I'm going to say Alex Marquez. That's my prediction. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. Give me a comment or leave a comment or whatever. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Peace.